Hello YouTubes, as you know I'm trying to get my rocker panels repaired on my Ram. Unfortunately winter is well and truly here and we're expecting some snow this afternoon and to continue for the next couple of days. I also have some logistical problems. Obviously you don't want to be doing welding and painting outside, especially when it's snowy. While the garage is a decent size, I do have this project here, and this workbench means that I can't actually get the truck all the way in and shut the door. Also, this space here is reserved for my wife's Mini, which is electric, and needs to get plugged in every night. Also, because it needs to come in and out every day, this side of the driveway has to be kept clear at night. However, I do have a plan. So part one of the plan is only possible because I have the best neighbours in the world. Kevin and Jackie have kindly given me permission to park a car on their driveway. So Bugsy's going to live there for a wee while. Part two of the plan, I think what I'll need to do is roll this workbench over here somewhere and that workbench over here somewhere. That will give me the length to get the truck all the way in. Temporary move for now because obviously it's not going to be convenient, shall we say, to have my workbench in front of all my tools, but needs must. And with that out the way, the truck should get all the way in, which leads me to part three. I have a very small window of opportunity in the next couple of days. Well, after the next couple of days. The snow is expected to arrive this afternoon and then snow all night and then most of tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, snow Wednesday and some Thursday. So Thursday afternoon and Friday is expected to be clear but very cold. So what I think I'll do then is work on the truck outside Thursday and Friday, get everything cut out, get everything welded and cleaned up, and then Friday, when the Mini doesn't have to be getting charged because it's not used over the weekend as much as during the week when it's going to work, then I can get the truck in because I need the truck inside reasonably warm for a couple of days while all the paint is drying. So that is the plan for now. So today what I think I'll do is get this other side step off and get the brackets off, ground down, painted like I did with the other ones. They took forever to dry. They're over here at the moment. You can tell it's cold. I'm starting to shiver already. So these took like a good 2 days to dry. So I still need to get the rock guard underseal stuff back on. I also need to find some new little rubber strips. I think they go on there. I'll find new ones, don't worry. I just kept these so that I had the right shape and thickness. I will replace them. And that's just so that it obviously gets a bit of cushioning and doesn't vibrate when they're bolted against the side of the truck. So let me whip off the other side step. Hopefully I won't lose bolts. As I say before, I lost one bolt on the other side, but there's 6 in total. So let me get that off and I'll strip them down, paint the other brackets. And while I remember, I did install a little ceiling heater, which is surprisingly effective. It's not going to heat the whole garage, but it does mean that if I start shivering like I am now, I can stand underneath, get a bit of a heat before I continue. I have tried to heat this garage, it just doesn't work. Right, see you shortly. So I managed to snap the 2 front bolts right beside each other. The rest of them were fine, but now I'm going to have to do some fabrication underneath in the most inaccessible area possible to be able to reattach these. Right, let me get these off. Hopefully I won't snap any more bolts, get them cleaned up. It's exactly the same as the last video, so I'm not going to bore you with that. And I'll bring you back when everything's painted. It's cold. Night time is upon us. I do believe that this is snow clouds approaching. Red truck is in its new home for now. I still need to cut this rocker panel off. Son's car is taking up his new parking spot. Bugsy is over there. You get the cover on him before the snow comes. Okay, so we have the first set of side step brackets painted with this stuff. I've used that stuff before. It dries reasonably quickly and it doesn't dry sticky like some undercoats do, so these should dry fairly nicely. And the other side has got the rust-proof rust converter primer. In case you were wondering, it's not just grey primer, it is rust converter. And I'll show you. Which is pretty good. I like this stuff. Rust check. It's quite thick and it's quite penetraty or something. So I need to wait for them to dry. They're sitting under the heater. Leave them for a few hours. And then obviously I need to move all this out the way so the Mini can take its place. So the next update on the rocker panels should be Friday, where I will hopefully be getting both the panels on and welded to the truck. There will be certain sections I'm going to have to patch in because the rust goes beyond where the panels stop. So, body filler, yay! I've already got that. I'll show you all the stuff I've got on Friday, if that's when I do the next video. I do have a couple of things to do if the snow comes. I did buy a couple of treats for the red truck. You know me, I want it to be perfect for the next owner, so I thought it was worth spending a few bucks here and there. Thank you, as always, to my patrons and channel members. These guys here, thank you very much. Can't do all this nonsense without you. And if you want to contribute, link in the description. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all soon in the freezing cold of Canada. Bye.